So let's get started on the first one. Well, actually, I'm going to go through some basics, and in the next lecture, we're gonna go for the first magic methods. So magic methods work magically. What does it mean actually? Let's code so we can talk on the code. So first things first, I am using PHP Storm, but you can use your own choice of ID. That's not going to be a problem. And my PHP version is actually 7.4.8, but if you are using lower versions or even higher versions, it's not going to be a problem. So keep that in mind. So for starters, I'm going to create a file named index.php. It's going to be a simple file, PHP file. I'm gonna use user class, and as a property, I'm gonna define a last name property, which is gonna be do. And we're gonna have a simple public function called last name. It's gonna return, sorry for the misspell, this last name. Simple as that. But we can do more. And we're gonna talk about construct. So all the magic methods names start with two underscores, just like this public function underscore underscore construct. You see, it's two underscore followed by the name of specific magic method that we are using. Um, we can do special things with magic methods. For example, we can set up some things like last name, and we can assign it to, actually we have to do this one first, just like that. Now, magic methods are special methods that we use in our classes, and we are not gonna use or define magic methods outside of the class scope. Let me show you. We're gonna instantiate a new object called user, and because constructor needs to be like this, we're gonna say Johnson. All right, so what is wrong is that we call construct like this is gonna be wrong. This is gonna throw us an error. So as I said, we are gonna use, define, and set up our magic methods in the class. So as a result of this pretty simple example that we are using, we can var dump user. Let's run the code. You can run it on PHP terminal, your own terminal, or on a even on a web application. It's not gonna be any difference. So PHP index.php. Let's see. So it tells us user is an object. That's true. And our last name is Johnson. Although we find the last name as Doe, but because we set the last name in the construct and we injected in our instance, user instance, then the user will be the user's last name will be Johnson. So I have used the simplest way to define magic methods, and where not to define them actually. As I said, we are not going to define magic methods outside of our class scope. We barely touched the construct method just to demonstrate how magic methods work generally. In the next lecture, we are going deep on construct method. Till then, take care.